Hi everybody. Today we're going to do a really quick project. We're going to do the hot mess method, and we're going to do it in candy apple and meadow. We're going to do the fa la la transfer, which is an A size transfer. We are going to do that on the other side of this one, which I did a couple weeks ago. And I have, guys, sorry about that. Somebody trying to call my phone. So, I've been getting a lot of spam calls lately. It's kind of annoying. So, alright, so we are going to do this project. I am going to move this down so you guys can see what I'm doing. I have all my supplies set out. I grabbed out, I'm going to use my stir sticks. Sorry about that again. Another phone call came through. To do the hot mess, I'm going to use my two colors. I got my paste tray out so that I can set my squeegee on it. And we got the transfer and the fuzzing cloth. And of course I have my base for the board base. So let's get started. We are going to fuzz this. Now you can see the back of this transfer is now got a yellow tint to it. That is so that you know that it is the back. But I still keep everything, of course, because it's still reusable, and obviously your care instructions are all in the back. But I also write on it because I want to know how many uses I'm getting out of it. Plus I want to know how it's going on, oh my goodness, on the back of the back sheet. And I always do top and a dash. That's just my little trick. Now, if you have some that do not have the yellow backing, you're going to want to put something on the back, okay? Because you're going to want to know that is the back. We are fuzzing. It's not going to need a lot of fuzzing because this is more silk screen than anything. So it's not going to need a lot. As I always test this as well just to make sure that when I go to put it in the base, it's fine, and it is. Our A size are really perfect for this, obviously. So we're going to use candy apple. We're going to stir this up. You always want to stir your paste. If you're using a paste single, you're just going to kind of mix it up inside. You're just going to kind of squeeze it and move it around. And I will put a cart link on how to get all of these that we used here today. Oh my goodness, this one is... Hold on, guys. Okay, and I'll wash my hand. I just got paste all over my hand here. This one you can see is starting to get low, but it is still got a lot of life and a lot of use still left in it. So just keeping that in mind. There's a lot you can do with these paste jars. So when you do hot mess, you're just going to grab out some paste. You're going to put it around, tapping it, you know, around in spots. I think that's fine. I'm going to close that paste jar up just because I don't want it to dry out. And then we're going to do the same with our candy apple. Hot mess is actually one of my favorites. That and ombre effect. I do like both of those. And just remember, the more paste you put on, you know, you just kind of want to keep an eye on that because you don't want it to get too muddled, and you also don't want to use too much paste and have a lot left over. So we're just going to take our squeegee and go over top. Now you can see, obviously, there's some spots that I didn't cover, so I'm just going to kind of go over top of that, running it along there. What I also love about hot mess is that it almost kind of looks camouflage, which is kind of cool. It just gives it a unique look to it. I'm going to wash this off real quick. And I'm going to pull off all this extra here I just put on there. Alright, we're going to pull and reveal, which is the best part of doing any project with chalk. I can tell you that. You always want to pull from the middle. And there it is in hot mess. So you have all of the colors for Christmas. Now, obviously, this is traditional. You can always use whatever color you want. Keep that in mind as well. You can always change out whatever I put the cart. But this is how this is gonna look. And with these little dots on it, it actually looks super, super cool. Now, the more you do it over top, the more you're pulling through, the more muddled it's going to look. So you're not going to get those colors like you might want. So just keep that in mind as well. It doesn't take much to dry them. I'm just making sure it's nice and dry because it did go a little thick. And then now I have Halloween on one side and Christmas on the other. So that's what's wonderful about our board and bases as well, because they are double-sided and they are reusable, so you can scrape them off and redo them. Now you can also sand these down and paint them, or you can actually chalk across them if you want to. And there's so many awesome things you can do with the board and base. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you are not a chalk couture designer, please click that SHARE button and spread the love for me, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye, guys.